A gentleman would have held the door.
You came through the portal after me. Also, he's a bow user. How'd this happen? How are we both bow users? Clearly, that is, after the minor inconvenience of getting past your friends, so, now that our reunion is over, we may begin our task. Our task. The task of restoring the Embers, of course. Did you believe you could accomplish it on your own? People are repulsed by my appearance, so I left the work of dealing with them to you. And with all the sycophants happy to swear allegiance to the miraculously resurrected Lightbringer, you convinced yourself of your own heroism, as was necessary. Did you harm them, the ones on the other side of the portal? Not severely, really. I just had to move them out of the way, more or less. I teleported in next to the portal, greeted your friends, and jumped through but just before it closed. Our powers are essentially identical. You've realized that much, I hope. And what is this task you have in mind for us? The task of restoring the Embers, of course. Did you believe you could accomplish it on your own? I already read this one. Whoops. Was it your doing that the portal closed? That was unexpected. Apparently we have no ability to teleport within the abyss. Therefore we have no way to return to Domos. That is quite disappointing. However, we do not need to return to complete our task, and I am happy to sacrifice myself in the service of the Embers. If it troubles you, though, please do your weeping out of earshot. I share your willingness to die for the Embers, so what do we do now? We speak to the goddess, united as one, with a single voice. Seems like a reasonable approach, but at the slightest hint of betrayal. Yes, you will immediately carve me into a feast for the goddess, or some other overwrought threat. Now, let us find her and see what she has to say for herself. Darkbringer's in our party. He's level 22. They give me... What? So he's just super well-rounded and arbitrarily allocated, I guess? Huh. Probably can't do much with him. What's his gear like? He's wearing sand silk gear. That's it. Well, we'll have to make do. Pump up that dex for his bow, I guess. He's exactly level 20. Yep. They made him exactly 22 to match my character, so he's 22 at 0 experience. And this zone caps out at 22, so I guess they knew. Interesting. There are blue, green, red, and white portals in the area. Which, of course, would reference the 4 types of embers. Oh, this is a small zone if this is the entire... This entire room is just the zone that we're in right now, so this is actually a super small area, too. You look like a succubus.
Speak to me.
You feel a presence enter your mind. It coalesces into the image of a beautiful winged woman bathed in shimmering white light. Are you the Ember Goddess? I am. They are my children, and they live because of me, my poor children. Where are we? I believe those who reside on Domos call it the Abyss. I have never known what to call it. My cage, my dungeon, perhaps. We are here to ask for your help. The embers on Domos are dying. I am aware. I feel each ember's death. A small part of me becomes numb every time one of my children dies, but I cannot alleviate their suffering. My powers are held in check by these chains of energy. As long as they bind me, I cannot control the release of the ember's power. How long have you been a captive here? How long? Forever, maybe. In fact, I do not remember a time when I was not kept here. You are the first visitors I can ever recall having, and the last event of any import I can remember was bringing my children down from the heavens. They were my gift to your young world, and they have suffered ever since. Why are you being held here? I have asked myself that question, probably, millions of times. I have long imagined that I was part of somebody's collection. Without my memories at the time before, I do not know, but perhaps my memories were taken from me so that I would not lament the life I left behind. Now I only wish I could tend to my children. Who has done this for you, to you? I do not know. I had hoped you could answer that question. I thought you might be the ones who had doomed me to this existence. So basically, she has no knowledge and no awareness, and she's just a weird life form that's just stuck here. And she seems to have... She just seems to have no particularly expansive awareness or knowledge or anything, really, that we can use. But maybe she has the power to fix this? Can we do something to help you free you? So you can use your power to save your children? This place, what you call the Abyss, is split into 5 areas. The other 4 wings exist solely to seal my life force. If you could break those 4 seals, I could help the Embers before there are no more left to save. What can you do to save the Embers? I can help them control their energy. My children are burning too brightly, dying long before their time. If they could release their energy more slowly, they could live far longer, as they were meant to live. That's not forever, though, that's just longer, so the world's still doomed. Where will you go once you're free? Go? How odd. I have never thought about that. This place has been my home for so long. It would be bearable if I knew I were free to come and go. Perhaps I could live on Domus. I do not know. My thoughts have all turned to helping my children. We will do our best to help break the seals. I cannot thank you sufficiently, then. It would be wonderful to talk to my children again. I have been cut off for so long.
We play along with her for the moment, Lightbringer.
You doubt her sincerity. Have you not developed any facility for sensing subterfuge? The peculiar vagueness of her replies, no. Well, nevertheless, let us find those seals. Her prison both binds her and protects her, which may work to our advantage here. The vagueness is weird. It's hard to imagine that she's so thoughtless after being here for so long. So I guess we'll just go through these multiple portals around here, see how it goes. I'm tempted to go back and reload my save just because Corrin had a nice level 20 weapon I could have given to Darkbringer if Darkbringer has the stats. I don't know what the stats were, actually. Might not be able to use it. Wonder how big these zones are. Do we... Wait, I went through a blue portal to get to red? Oh, maybe all the portals are blue. So I've got to get there. Break the red life force seal. Level 19 to 22 zone. I'm far along in this level too. Are there going to be a bunch of combat arenas? A crimson shard. He's got aimed shots. I've got some nasty AoE attacks. Oh, this is alarming. I just had the realization that I lack. Oh no, you have a heal. My new friend came with heals. These guys really like to spam their AoE. I'm not really psyched that they took away my party. Even if it does make sense. Oh my god, they're spamming the freaking AoE. Calm down. That's a little absurd. Do I just need to heal through it? Alright. I'll do what I can. Just spam these AoE attacks if I can. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I'm just getting stormed by attacks. Jeez. Come on. I can't heal myself again really yet. I can keep trying. Yeah, sorry, Darkbringer. You're just going down right now. Yep, there it goes. I'm barely alive.
You'll see.
I lived with less than 1,000 health. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Also, I can camp in here. So I'm really amused by the idea of camping here, because it means that I'm hanging out for 8 hours, which is really funny to me, because it means all those people outside the portal that might be freaking out, like, what's going on in there? Oh my god, are they succeeding? Is everyone dying? I don't know what to think about this. We're in here just hanging out with a tent and supplies, camping for 8 hours as they're all freaking out. Like, that's funny to me. So everyone that has a red ring around it is an enemy spawner. Are they gonna spawn all around me at once? This party just doesn't feel very well equipped for this kind of scenario, unfortunately. I guess the best I can do is split up a little bit. At least then they can't AoE us simultaneously. That's Darkbringer's the one in the middle right now? Okay. I'll give it a go. Are they knife trick range? Yeah, they are. Spamming time. Spamming time. There we go. Use that aim shot. That went way smoother. Not really, actually. It just went faster. It's not the same thing as smoother, really. Oh well, I'll just keep saving. Yeah, it's... I was talking earlier about the idea that, like, because of the way that you are always swapping out equipment just to get whatever has the best stats and stuff, that you can't really cling on to skills to make a character that makes sense, because at this point in an RPG, you generally have, like, a strategy of how you generally approach combat, but I really just have whatever skills I happen to have, and I just spam whichever one makes sense in the situation, and I can't strategize or pre-plan skills very well. And then now they rip out my entire party and replace it with some random guy that has skills I didn't choose at all. And I just have to deal with what he's got, unless I want to load my save and, like, try to pre-plan equipment for him to wear or something. Which is the antithesis of anything blind, basically. Ember essence. What am I going to do with that? Craft something here? Wait, are we attacking it directly? I guess so.
No one stands against me.
Darkbringer's very cocky, isn't he?
No one stands against me.
I like how there's combat music playing.
There's nowhere to hide.
We're just shooting the weird ruby crystal thing, and there's dramatic combat music playing the whole time. Oh, Lightbringer, I wish you could have felt the way I did. The goddess is suffused with life force. Should we go back to the goddess's chamber right now, or do you want to stay a little longer? Let's go back to the chamber immediately. Oh, I get a warp back. Convenient, although it's not a long walk. But I'm not going to complain. That's one down. Should I try talking to her again? Oh, look, there's even clearly an enemy summoning circle here. The other ones are blank, but that one has a circle, and this one has a circle, suggesting that's going to happen.
If you fail to break the 4 seals holding my life force, I'm powerless to save the Embers and your world.
That's all? No other dialogue. I will say, of all characters, it kind of feels like specifically... Oops. What's the health chart do again? It feels like specifically the Darkbringer and the Ember Goddess should have been like the 2 characters to get full voice acting for the entire game. Because they're barely in it, and they're like the 2 most important characters in the entire game, but even they aren't so lucky. Oh, it's a health restoration item. I was hoping it'd be like, maximum health increased by 5,000! Woo! Nope. 1 down, 3 to go. Yep, it's ostensibly the same place over and over again. But color swapping! That's like new content, almost. We could pretend. That didn't spawn someone, huh? It was all glowy. I thought that meant it was gonna spawn people. Oh, I'm down here. I misread it. I was backwards. Okay, so we're going up. There they are. As you'd expect. So we'll split up a little bit and attack. Oh wow, they actually split their attention this time. That'll make my characters individually more likely to live. Should probably put you in between us though. Go for a bit of an go for the AoE ability if I can. There we go. That AoE is not negligible. It's a pretty powerful thing to throw at him. Alright, Darkbringer, you run away, and yeah, the focus should shift. Assuming you don't die of poison right now. Please don't die of poison. Please don't die of poison. Is he dying of poison? He's probably gonna die. I think he's gonna die of poison. Alright. Who did I just send off there? Whoops. There, both of you attack him. There we go. It's almost there. Nope. Stop healing. It's getting annoying now. There we go. All better. Yeah, I would call this part of the game a bit uninspired, I think. Run down crystal hallways to break a crystal, one for each color scheme, and it really is just a tint change, which isn't the most exciting variance of content. But like, ooh, they use different elements. That's exciting. Like this one in particular is basically the same chamber we used last time. Time to spam that AoE. Yeah, this is the exciting combat we have this late in the game. Click, 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 click. Nailed it. Just spam it till you run out of energy, and then rest the moment the fight's over to cure your poison and health problems and everything. It's not exactly Dragon Age Inquisition. Or any of them, really. Or Pillars. Or really, yeah, most games I've been playing involve some higher level of engagement. Nope. More healing items that I might need. Oh, an energy crystal. Add that to the stock.
It's time for some exciting auto attack energy. Action is the right word.
Is my joy.
I like how the crystal can dodge, by the way. The suggestion here is that somehow a giant stationary crystal is evading my arrows by moving somehow. Like, it doesn't say miss, it says dodge. Yes, I feel it. I felt it. The goddess's life force is getting stronger. Should we go back to the goddess's chamber now? Yep. I could probably level up if I grinded through every single mob in this entire area, but save for that idea, not much reason to keep going. And so I won't. Oop, that's more loot. Grab what we can. The goddess, who I suspect will be a boss fight, very well could be a tough one that requires a bunch of resources, so I'll stockpile whatever I find along the way, just in case. What's the map look like here? Just go up to the left. Alright. That looks extinct, I think? Yeah. Yeah, these are basically just a hallway. And there's always... Yeah, there's a junction where when they come back together, there's a fight. And then each time when you get back from that junction, it becomes a straight hallway to the final chamber where you fight two of them again. We're really doing the same encounter like 8 times in a row, with only minor changes to color palette and element. Wow, ice is very specifically weak for some reason. They didn't stand a chance. That's surprising. I dare somebody to do the math when I finish this dungeon and count up how many times I used the bedroll during the final dungeon, and just say how long it took me to complete this. How much time passed between me between me going in the portal and me actually saving the world. Because that's kind of amusing. I get a kick out of that. Alright, big bad. There you are. Oh, they flipped us this time around. You're right at the entrance. All new variations that we never saw coming before. That knife trick is no joke. It actually is pretty effective. They silenced me. How could they? I feel so betrayed, but not particularly at risk, honestly. I guess we'll just auto-attack you to death.
There is nowhere to hide.
We got him.
None shall stand in my way.
There we go. What if we take them all out except for the white power, and then we find out that the white crystal power makes her crazy and murdery, just like all the white crystals we've encountered, because they control life and death, and they really hate being told what to do and stuff. Nope, no fight here. Oh, is there an enemy up here? Oh, that's just never mind. That's just the life force. I briefly thought there was an enemy because I saw the red dot on the map.
Your pain is my joy. You will remember me. No one stands against me.
Rawr, I'm evil. Darkbringer, rawr.
That's how his dialogue sounds so far, his monologuing.
Your pain is my pleasure.
We're fighting golems and crystals. Who is he saying this to? He's never been in your party before this point, so why'd they record those lines that way? They don't fit contextually with what we're doing. It's weird. Are we ever gonna fight anything that can feel pain? That can remember him? Seems like everything we fight we're gonna kill anyway. Yeah, nothing about his dialogue really fits. It's working. I can feel the goddess's life force flowing back into her. Do you want to go back? Yes. We're back. 3 down, 1 to go. These are pretty quick. Is the last one going to have its own twist? Is that what I should expect? The main twist right now is that it happens to be in a different corner of the map. Alright, I'll entertain it for a second. Let's go up here. Is there like a weird... That is a dead end. Okay. Why? Weird. This whole chamber is so maybe that'll be my portal out of here later on or something. Otherwise it feels weird that it's so perfectly symmetrical and has all these details everywhere, but this one's two-pronged. Like if this is white, like you'd think this would just be white right here on a dead end if it was all symmetrical, so maybe that serves a purpose later. Otherwise, if it doesn't turn out to be something, then it just looks weirdly out of place.
Welcome to the white abyss of whiteness.
Alabaster shard. I know the word alabaster. It's not a word I expect to encounter, though.
There is nowhere to hide.
We're the alabaster plaster blasters.
That's one of the dumbest sentences I've ever said. They appear to be similarly easy. Yeah, the fire ones were the toughest ones of the bunch because they had that nasty damage over time AoE circle they throw at you. Let's do one of these real quick. The alabaster plaster blasters. Dumb. So dumb. I say stupid things. Why do people put up with this? Is this gonna be another fight? Nope. I'm oddly suspicious of there being extra encounters just because if any of them to be, if I expected any of them to feel different, it'd probably be the white one. Because that's the only one that got its own plot points. One of these is probably lootable, right? Yep. Yeah, they established 4 types of embers, but it's really just the white ember that gets ongoing plot points because it gets the whole ember storyline, the necromancer storyline. Hi, everybody.
Exciting combat where you click knife trick and aim shot and knife click and aim shot and knife trick and aim shot and knife trick and aim shot. Yeah. And then you run out of energy, so you auto attack until the fight ends.
All shall perish before me.
There we go. All better. Let's see. Just going off the number of encounters we've had, there's 2 fights per dungeon, and I've rested at all of them. There's 4 dungeons, so 8 times? That's already like 3 days, I think. 2 days? 2 days. We are here for you. Oh, we should loot that. Just in case. And fire. I like how the pause for combat happens when you fight something that can't fight back, and as far as I can tell, you can't have anything that would fight you during it either.
How does that feel?
I guess you could trigger the other 2 fights and just run here and shoot the life force till it blows up, and this dialogue might teleport you out. That's amazing. The goddess's life force is flooding back into her. Did you want to go back to the, Yes, I want to go back. Are you ready for a plot twist? Are you ready for betrayal? Are you ready for giant flying succubus lady who wants to end the world with her corruption? All of that and more. News at 11. Oh, there's an autosave for obvious reasons. They know what's up.
I can feel all of my children again. Many are in pain. Many are on the brink of death. It is time to put things in order.
Oh, this feels like a bad idea to say this. Because I was talking about, like, what if all the world leaders just get killed? All of Domus's leaders are gathered underneath Radiance. You could speak to them. They would be honored to speak to you. Yes, of course. Now that I can reach my children again, there are so many possibilities. I am certain we can find an arrangement that not only saves the Embers, but benefits all the people of Domus. I can teleport us all there whenever you're ready. Absolutely. There's nothing else to do here.
Praise the goddess. I never dreamt I would live to see your greatness with my own eyes. I'll remember this glorious moment for the rest of my life.
Oh, I believe I can guarantee that, because I'm going to kill all of you. Have you noticed that I'm evil? Seriously, I look so evil, and I'm going to do evil.
No! The simpering was getting to be a little much with that one. Now, which of you should I take next? You're all such strapping, self-important little creatures.
Hey, my party's back. Why did you kill Surma? Why not? He was as good as any for a start. You know, I was bound in that place for eons until the Embers came drifting past and I was able to compel them to fall to Domus. So she's not even the Ember goddess. She has nothing to do with the Embers. She just happened to send them here. Then I waited eons longer for you fools to figure out how to use them to break me free. Do you know how maddening it is to be kept waiting for thousands of years? You didn't create the Embers. No, I simply availed myself to them. I felt their presence as far above Domus, and somehow, in my infinite boredom, I learned to control them from my prison. And now, before you imbeciles wipe them all out, I'm going to take them with me. I have great plans for them, and for those who sent me to that accursed prison. You're obviously not the goddess we thought you were. You have the gall to be disappointed in me, after I spent thousands of years waiting for you to show enough intelligence to release me. You may have had your pitiable little gods before, that spineless Argana and your witless Cero, that naive Veros, that lazy Ignotus, but I am your god now, and I am done with you. But why? Why kill Surma? Oh, it's the same thing as before. You need to be stopped. Stopped? But I've been waiting so long for this. By tonight, not a single creature on this waste of a rock will be left alive. Then, with my embers to serve me, countless worlds will pay the price for locking me away. I can feel her power rising. We must flee. Wait, Fia, we must... What? I'm sorry, Lightbringer. I felt her sudden power and got so scared. I didn't mean to use your teleportation power without your consent. I didn't even know I could do that. It's alright, Fia. You may have saved our lives. Let us take a moment to prepare, then go back in there and finish this.
Excellent. Out of her prison, she's vulnerable. Now we can finally exterminate the true slave master of the Embers.
What just happened here?
It appears obvious, to me at least. The goddess, a title I am sure she finds deeply satisfying, was imprisoned in the abyss eons ago. Somehow she found a way to control the embers from within that prison. She uses them to suck the life from Domus. I cannot guess her ultimate goal, but she has played us for fools for centuries. That ends now.
How'd you know she was evil?
Only a bringer could have learned it. The Embers themselves held the key. In an Ember's moment of death, the history of their race is discernible. If one can thread one's way through the chaos of release, sensing the truth of the goddess's treachery. Only took me a dozen or so Embers. You see now some of the benefit of my benefit of my experimentation.
Was this your plan all along?
It was. When I was resurrected, I saw it as my chance for redemption. My past betrayals might be forgiven if I could destroy the greatest evil, an evil the world blindly accepts as good. But only you could get her to Domus, where she'd be vulnerable. You've been undeniably useful, and you're still useful. I can destroy her more easily with you than without you.
How can we possibly defeat her?
We need to work together. Your Ember's power is enough to assist us both. Between you and your companions and I, we should be able to destroy her. We must, for the sake of the Embers.
Your manipulations have been needlessly cruel, but I've seen what I've seen. Fia, grant the Darkbringer some of your power.
Then let us get back in there and free the Embers and save our world. Lead the way, Lightbringer.
Is he joining the party? Is Xanon joining the party? Hello, Xanon.
Tell me what you want, and I will see to it.
I was thinking about you. I prefer your company. Your dialogue doesn't even slightly fit what's going on here. Oh, you're a footnote in the history of this game. Goodbye. See you later, Xanon.
It galls you that we work well together, doesn't it?
Sure. Are you coming with us, by the way? I assume. Thought he was coming with us. Oh, you haven't leveled up? A couple more points of intellect, why not?
Let's go ruin a goddess.
How bad could it be? It could be very bad, by the way. Are those orbs everywhere? Those are orbs. That's weird. Oh, there's Darkbringer, teleported in. And those orbs are all the part of the leaders. They're all laying down except for that guy who's just standing straight up. That makes me wonder, like, are they supposed to be unconscious? Why is he standing up? Is it because they didn't animate them ever doing anything besides standing still? The giants are still spared from this whole ordeal. Might as well get Corrin behind her if I can. Just makes sense to not. Just makes sense not to have them all stand in one pile with each other. And you two can spread out a little bit.
None shall stand in my way.
There we go. Oh, Corrin's stunned. She's not very durable unless she gets a bunch more health or something. Let's just spam double strike for a while, see how that takes us. What is she doing right now? Is she killing one of them? There's an absorption shield. How's that work?
How does that feel?
So without I have to take out the absorption shield, or she'll just keep. Hang on, Corrin. I either take care of this or she keeps healing. That's a bit of a problem.
I didn't know I could do that.
There we go. Back to the main target, everyone. And we are taking a lot of damage on Lightbringer right now. If you could get out of this death circle real quick, that would help. And maybe away from that thing that looks a lot like a mine over there. Jeez. Gonna have to get active with the heals, huh? You go ahead and heal yourself this time. Yeah, I get that, but everyone's taking damage all the time, more or less. Oh my... Okay. Health problems are happening. Cora, stay out. Heal yourself. Lightbringer can hang out for a bit. Constant damage happening. Oh, their health potions aren't even expired yet. That's not good news either. She's just gonna have to keep healing herself. Is she doing another shield? She's not doing another absorption field yet. Cora, stay out of the bubble. You're supposed to be in defense stance. Now we'll have to attack this guy. You'll be okay, guy who doesn't lay down apparently. Okay, that's normal. I have a lot of healing potions. That'll hopefully last us for a while.
Pain is life, my friend.
There we go. Heal Lightbringer next. Well, wait. Do the heal first. There we go.
I am in need of an elixir.
I am in need of an elixir. I'm in the process of healing you. Just be patient. Try to stand separately from each other in case she AoEs us at all. Wow, that damage is coming in fast. That's not very nice. That's not nice. I just healed you. Calm down, game. Just a moment. There we go. That's better. She does not take damage quickly. I get the feeling she's going to attack each of them one at a time throughout the fight, and that's how this whole thing's going to play out. Spread out some heals again. Corrin's going to need a energy potion of his own. Except he's constantly silenced. Oh, they're attacking him, aren't they? Couldn't see up there. So everyone attack this guy. There we go. Another absorption shield. A few double strikes will help with that. I need to be destroying these quicker, or she'll keep healing, I think. She might not even stop at 4. Actually, she might specifically. She may specifically just do it over and over again whenever she's low on health. In which case, it's definitely helpful. Let's use a stronger potion. Moderate amount of health, according to this. On Cora. Did I do it? Or did I just put them on the ground? Did she just get knocked out? I was just trying to heal her and it wasn't working. Can be used in combat. Cora's dead. Thanks, game. Because it was giving me an X when I was trying to highlight her. Well, that's annoying. So it does work. That's frustrating. Do I have the ability to revive at all in this game? I don't know if I do. I might just have to make do. Oh well, one less character. Maybe Lightbringer should just stay out of danger zone. Just be ready to attack the heal spot. Corrin is so weirdly durable. No! Lightbringer, stay over there. Stay out of the AoE. You take damage constantly. Lightbringer. He will not listen. I just want him to stay over here. The Ember Goddess is going down just fine because Corrin is apparently unhurtable. All I need to do is just not have you suicide and be ready to attack the absorption shield when it shows up. Is Darkbringer healing himself continually? He's been low on health a lot, I feel like. And he keeps not actually going down, I think.
None shall stand in my way.
Alright, Corrin should join in here. Let's go ahead and use a health crystal. Whoa, what happened there? Come on. Do I put you on here and then... This interface is so ass. There's really no excuse for how awkward some of the interface elements are. Fine, I'll put on the hotbar if that makes you happy.
Perish before me.
Let's give you energy to attack with.
Maybe I'm brave after all.
Level 23. I like health crystals. Have I been dropping those on the floor? Why would that happen? Specifically, why would that happen? I just paused combat and the level up halo just went down the bottom of the screen like it was a 3D object in the environment. That was weird. That was a weird moment. So we leveled up, but we can't level up because you can't do that during combat, and this is presumably the final fight, so that's a little strange. So Lightbringer, you're gonna head down here now. She's clearly going in circles, so we're just gonna assume she keeps going in circles forever. And Corrin's gonna use a lot of double strike down here while I babysit you away from the fight. You suicidal little bastard. You're fine, Corrin. We don't need a healer.
My training is paying off.
You don't say. Hope things are working out up there. Unfortunately, Lightbringer has, despite being so here's a little gripe here. Lightbringer has ranged attacks, but for some reason his ranged attacks. By the way, let's do an option real quick. Free camera. Can I now scroll? I still can't. What? Oh, it never centers the camera on movement. So even enabling a free camera doesn't let you scroll. You still can't scroll off the screen from Lightbringer, so I can't look at the fight from here. That's annoying. So Lightbringer is a bow user. He used ranged attacks. That's the whole point of his character. The boss's AoE is bigger than his ranged attacks, so he can't join the fight unless he wants to constantly take damage, which is clearly not worth it, because I can totally get away with not doing that. Or maybe not, because Corrin's taking some damage here. Oh no, we're good. I can't see your health. I want to see your health. Hope things are working out down there. Just using the healing crystals periodically. I'll have energy again. Do I have any more? Yeah, I have energy crystals down here. Go, Corrin, go! Go, Corrin, go! Go, Corrin, go! I believe in you, I guess. She's durable. She's not going down very fast. Just spamming double strike. You put that level 20 elite weapon to use. There we go.
Speak to me.
You probably should have voice acted that one. She's like, "This ends now." But her voice actor, the audio cue was, "Speak to me." What? Oh, everyone's back alive. Oh. Can she be killed? Oh, Korra's back alive. Hi, Korra. Lightbringer, run away. They're attacking me. Oh no, Deathbringer's dead. I mean, Darkbringer's dead. That's unfortunate. I've also eaten through some of our supply here. I have these health potions, though. Those will last us a bit. Everyone fight it. Is she about to kill all the leaders one by one? I think so. Did you just teleport to my character and obliterate them? That's not nice. I just revived her. She hasn't even finished. Her cooldown has like barely happened for reviving. Meanie.
You might need a healer after that one.
You know, Korra, just hang out if you can. Now she'll probably reapply. Did she just get killed? Come on, she teleports. What do I do about that? What do you do about that? She just teleports to your characters and kills them. Oh man! All right, I never had a great opinion of this game to begin with, but man, my facade of even pretending it's passable is really dropping in these final hours. This boss fight's really garbage. It's just such garbage. Alright. Well, she'll be dead soon, unless she has a healing trick again. It's a good thing I got all these healing potions. Let's see, do I have any more energy restoration stuff? Just the crappy one? Probably. Probably. Also, vitality potion on Corrin. Oh, it happens in every one. There's a little bit more for you, Corrin. Alright. Chop chop. Oh, you're already out of energy. That didn't last very long. I'll use it more again when I can. Die, Ember Goddess. Chop. Only got 2 of them out of that one. Are you dead yet? Please die. It's okay. You can just die. There we go.
She's coming back again. She must truly be immortal.
There must be something we can do.
Let me think. She uses the power of Embers to regenerate, so maybe only the power of Embers can finally stop her. Maybe if I merge with her essence, I can destroy her from within. Merge? That sounds very final. Yes, I don't think there's any coming back from that for me, but Lightbringer, I am fully prepared to do that if it frees all the Embers. There must be another way. I don't want to lose you. Character who has had like 5 lines of dialogue the entire game. Seriously, I know it's supposed to be his companion character, but Fia is never developed as a character throughout the game. She has basically 1 line of dialogue regarding each plot point as it comes up, and nothing else. Like I cannot pretend to be emotional about this character because she hasn't been a character. They haven't developed her at all. There is, but it's even more detestable idea. You also have the power of Embers within you. I guess you could also merge with her. So Darkbringer's just dead, huh? So I can either kill myself. So the goody two shoes option is I will happily sacrifice myself so that you can live. There is no Ember in the world more capable of leading your fellow Embers in their newfound freedom. What? How though? Like, how? Why would Fia being alive somehow fix anything? Like, aren't... well, how... I don't understand what that would help. Like, how would that help at all, really? She, like... The Embers are still just gonna be imprisoned like always, right? And in the mines? Like, what power does Fia have? She would just get ignored by all the humans like they have been this entire time. Sadly, I think the people of Domus need someone like me to help them understand the Embers once your sacrifice sets them free. I'm sorry. Please accept my sacrifice, but listen to me, Lightbringer. The Embers will be free, but they'll have no leader of their own to guide them into this new stage of existence. You will have to do that for them, somehow. I will. A piece of my heart will go with you, Fia. The 3 races are incapable of living peacefully with the Embers until I force them to. I wish it wasn't so.
I had made my choice. There was no turning back now. I channeled every ounce of power within me and burst from my lantern, my brilliant form blinding all who dared look. I reached out for the goddess. As I grasped her soul, I felt a pang of sadness. I thought of my loyal Lightbringer, and in a flash, I was gone. It is often said in Domus that in death, you see images of your past flash before you. Well, perhaps it's different for Embers. In death, I was unmoored from my body. And for a brief moment, I could see all of Domus at once. I saw the earth shake. The end of the goddess had brought about a change even bigger than I could have hoped. Thousands of Embers all over the world burst into being. My race was finally reborn. My soul swelled with pride. My people were waking up. I looked further around the world, deep into the mines, where angry red Embers glared at the dwarven workers who had mined and sold them for so long. I looked to the council halls, the bastion of nobility in Domus. and saw my bereaved brethren emerge with fury at those who had borne them as simple trinkets. And then I drifted towards the gates of the City of Light, where scores of blue embers stood before wary royal guards, unsure of what to do in the face of such stunning change. Finally, I turned back to my beloved Lightbringer, standing with the leaders of Domus, not yet aware of the new world that was erupting all around him. I yearned to shout out one last time to him, offer one last bit of guidance. But it was not my place anymore. It was up to him to lead this new age away from violence. As the world at last grew dark before me, I felt a rush of warm comfort. He was my Lightbringer. I had taught him well, and he would never give up.
That definitely screams sequel bait, doesn't it? So they're probably... I wonder if they're planning an Ember 2, where it's all the, it's the three races versus the Embers, now that they're uprising as a force. Can't really use them as a power source anymore when they're sentient creatures running around, huh? Awkward! Granted, no one knew. Everyone thought they were just gems that had power, and that was it. Even though, of course, the Lightbringer knew that, but just so much time patched that no one really knew anymore. Yep, that is a tiny, tiny team. That's what I expected. Tiny indie developer. But yeah, it was kind of a neutral game for the most part, quality-wise. It had a neat backstory and history for all of its stuff, and a bunch of cool stuff happened in each location before you got there, but it had a bunch of really generic quests when you were actually playing it, and none of the characters are developed, and none of them are continuous, and none of them really show up from place to place, really, so you don't really get attached to anything that's going on around you. And then it ends in a just kind of a grind fest final boss fight with Light, where you have to, just be aware of her healing gimmick and then wait it out. But that teleport seemed pretty absurd to me. But there we go. As far as I could tell, Deathbringer died, I guess. He was down on the floor, and he wasn't in the ending, I don't think. Game kind of forgets about him. They don't really talk about him at all, which is also a little strange. Oh well. There we go, guys. Thanks for watching like always, and I will see you next time.